Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, whether or not you might know it, a huge update for Super Mario Maker 2 dropped yesterday, the version 3.0 update. This update was crazy. It brought in a bunch of new course parts to build levels with, it brought in new enemies, it brought in new features, but the coolest thing, by far, has got to be super worlds, where players can actually make their own entire mini game within Super Mario Maker 2 rather than just individual levels. And we looked at this a bit yesterday on my stream, but I wanted to wake up early today, record you guys a bit of a YouTube exclusive, and really see what Super Worlds has to offer. Let's check it out. So the first interesting thing about this whole Super Worlds thing is that it actually has its own button on Course World. You can't see it right now. Well, actually, I think you can see it just like barely over the top of the webcam, but if I really quickly hide the camera here, you can see that there is a whole new section over here called Super Worlds. And in addition to that, if you open up your Maker profile, there's a bunch of new wearables that you can see my Mii is actually wearing here, as well as a section over here on the right, which is my own Super World, which, by the way, you do get a piece of clothing for completing a Super World. So if you want to go ahead and play mine real quick, I'll go ahead and get the Maker info on the screen here. You can see it's just VMM91NQXG, and you can play through my world. It only is 2 levels. You can get the unlockable really quick. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the Super World section of the game and see what it has to offer for us. Alright, so this is kind of what I think the UI looks like. There's not like a list of levels like there normally is for, you know, the level search. There's just a few different worlds on screen per refresh here. And from there, you can look at each individual person's profile. But you can also do a quick refresh just by hitting X on the joystick, and there's a few different ones here. So I figured for this video, maybe let's just find 2-3 worlds that have a few levels, maybe are not too long, and we'll see what people have come up with so far. Oh, we got our own! Look at that! How about we just play through Super Showdown World? No, I'm not gonna do that. I won't do you guys like that. But if you have played through my my level, let me know. Okay, so I think the first one we're gonna check out is this guy right here. It looks like it's a 3-world, 11-level Super World. So let's go ahead and check it out. It's by a Japanese maker, but he has over 1,000 likes, so I'm excited for it. So this is the display screen whenever you're starting a game. It's Super and then whatever the person's name is, World. And oh my goodness, look at the ninjas, man. There are so many ninjas out. Now, I don't really know what the ninjas mean. There was some speculation that that's the number of current live players on each level, and if that's the case, that's awesome. Because it kind of lets you know that other people are on the journey with you, which is really cool. Or you can turn the ninjas off, but why would you ever do that? Alright, on to the first world. What do we have here? World 1, and I think the level actually is, well, that says 101, which I'd assume is just level 1-1. We've got our standard platformer here. Now, I did get a little bit of a look at this yesterday while I was streaming, and the cool thing about this is that the lives you get in Super World are actually not capped at 3 like in an endless challenge. You can actually get as many lives as possible. And we're actually starting with 30 lives here as well, which means that we should be able to hopefully not game over on this journey. We have quite a bit of room to work with, but right off the bat, I mean, this just shows like how much potential there is. You know, there can be speedrun competitions of player levels, or like, there's just all sorts of stuff you can do here. Okay. Oh, a little vertical section. Now I think this is great, actually, for what I wanted to show off here. Because, you know, there have been people that have been making their own, like, levels for, like, entire, like, level chains for as long as, I think, Super Mario Maker 1 has been out. But they've never really had a way to have it all together on one place until right now. And this is it, man. This is it. Nintendo really hit it out of the park with this update, that's for sure. And I think we're coming to a close here on 1-1. Boom! There it is! THX on the board. We got 2 lives as well. Look at that. We're moving. So another cool thing that they put in the Super Worlds is the addition of bonus rooms. And each little bonus room has 3 potential minigames. There's a slot machine, there's a baseball minigame, and I think there's a mashing one as well. So we'll see. Oh, let's see. This is the mashing one. So we gotta... And then, hey, we got a 1-up. Look at that. I wasn't entirely sure about the sound effects, but about halfway through, I was like, well, I'm committed. We gotta finish. I'll try not to do that again. Alright, so here's the other minigame. It's actually a slot machine. I believe this is what, the SMB3 slot machine? Alright, here we go. No money, no whammies. Hey, look at that. We're on the board. Actually, I don't want no money. I want all the money. And hey, we got a 1-up. Not bad. So here we go. World 1, 2. I'm really excited, though, for the types of challenges that become possible with the addition of Course World. You know, there's just so much potential now, right? Like, I was talking earlier about the speedrun challenges, but I'm sure people will, like, make gauntlet levels where they take all their hardest courses and they make a world out of it. Like, I'm looking at you, Mr. Panga. He has so many levels, he could make, like, an entire course or super world out of just all of his Panga levels. Oh my god. Getting kind of anxious just thinking about it here. Okay, so this is a bit of a speedy boy level, but there we go, we're through. Here we go. So he decided to get rid of the Japanese character and put a dash in here. So world 1-3 here. Oh, look at the Yosh man on this level. I'm kind of vibing with it already. So I want to know from you guys watching the vid. Have you guys made your own cool courses yet in Super World? Or have you maybe played one that you thought was super cool? Let me know, man. Let me know. I'm definitely excited to check out and see what people have to offer from this feature to the game as it gets a little bit longer. Or as it's out a bit longer and people have more time to make stuff. I'm sure the types of shenanigans that people will get up to are crazy, so... And here we go, on to the final boss world of World 1-1, and it is Super Mario Pinball. Not what I expected to run into in the boss stage, but here we go, I guess. Oh, it's a Super Ball level. Super Ball. Oh, hey, there we go. So this is kind of cool. I think this is something that I hadn't really thought about. If maybe you make like a mini-game type stage or something, you can always have that like be included in your world as well as like maybe an optional thing. I know I've seen levels that are like basically just bonus rooms as well. It's like rooms filled with a lot of coins that are meant just to give, you know, the player some lives if they choose to go that way. So, you know, I think this is really cool. This is a super cool little design choice here by the guy who made this. It's like, okay, cool, you made it to the boss, so now you gotta beat this little mini game. Ooh, the last segment, here we go. Okay, we'll see what you got. You know, they don't call me the pinball champion for nothing. Back in the day, I actually won several pinball world championships. I'm a little rusty though, as you can tell, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. Thread of the needle. Now we gotta do it again, I think. We gotta get the perfect timing here. Hey, there it is. And I think we are rolling on through. Bada bing, bada boom. There is the W. Alright, well here we go. We are done with World 1, so let's see what World 2 has to offer for us. What? That animation is sick. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, not as many ninjas in World 2. A lot of people must have gotten caught up in World 1. Here we go. World 2, 2-1. I think it'd be sick if there's an I can't talk. An increased difficulty, sorry. I'm running on little sleep tonight, guys. But I wanted to make sure we got out some spicy content for you guys today, so... I'm willing to sacrifice my sleep for the tubers. The tubers deserve it, man. The tubers deserve it. This is cool, though. You know, he seems to be going with a bit of a desert theme in World 2 so far. I mean, we're only one level in, so that might not be entirely true, but... It definitely seems harder, that is for sure. Oh my god! What is happening here? Give me this cloud. That was not going to be the original plan, but it's definitely the plan we're doing now. Oh, look at that! They hit it behind the coin. THX gang! THX! I like that ninja. Look at him, dude. Is he on like a little inner tube? I love that. World 2-2. But yeah, while I'm playing through this level, I just want to again kind of talk about like the design potential here, right? So if you have the ability to make an 8-world 40-course game, essentially, then there's a lot of potential for ramping up difficulty within your world. So like, it actually is more challenging to the player as time goes on. And as you can see here, I mean, World 2 in this world we're playing through right now is definitely harder than World 1. So we kind of have an example of it here. But like, with 8 worlds of potential, and this world only has 3, there are so many ideas that can come into play. You know, like if you wanted to, you could have like like maybe a little baby Kaizo series, where like World 1 is just like, you know, maybe a single shell jump, and then at the end, oh, you didn't see that. Maybe like at the end, you know, you're doing like full-on Panga levels or whatever, and then, you know, in the middle you could maybe have like a little intermediary Kaizo along the way. You know, like there's so much room for potential. You could even make like a super world of all multiplayer versus levels and just try to like get through it as fast as you can. Oh, here we go, bonus room. Okay, I'm ready to mash. The gains, huge. Hey, we got the 5-up, big gains here in the bonus room. Ooh, now this is actually a new level. I'm really glad that this level has this. This means this guy had to have just made this yesterday, because this is, of course, the new Super Acorn Powerup, I believe it's called. And I haven't had a lot of time to play with this, but this is sick. So if you haven't seen this Powerup, if you're running really fast and then you glide with it, I think you glide at pretty much the same speed you would if you were running, basically. It definitely feels that way. You can also hit the twirl button to get a little boost in the air, as if you were a feller. So here we go. And I just love the design too, like the little ears and the tail with the like little blue and oh no! I was just talking about how I liked the design and then it just disappeared. Hey, we got another one though. It's fine. Nice. This is really nice, dude. I love this. I can't wait to see the new tech that's possible with these new power-up parts, man. There's just so many possibilities. I don't think I was as I don't think I was as adjusted to Super Mario Maker as I am for this update as I was for the Link update. So when that one came out, I was hyped, but I didn't really get it. But now I like get it, dude. There's so much you can do with these things, including the little Timmy 10 Koopaling boss spam level, which I'm sure will happen at some point. I even tweeted about it. I was like, I can't wait to see what little Timmy comes up with, because you know it's gonna be a banger. I'm looking out for you, little Timmy. Alright, so I think we're on to the boss stage of this world. But yeah, I really like the design choice in this guy's level making. You can tell he tried to make a very traditional stage, and definitely shows. Or series of traditional stages, I should say. And there we go, a little bum action. Into the pipe. THX gang! THX! I think probably my favorite thing about this guy's levels is that he has hearts and THXs at the end of like every single one. But yeah, there we go. We're done with Worlds 2. So on to the final world, guys. Here we go. Let's check it out. Ooh, and it's in a foresty stage. You'll love to see that. Man, the addition of these like songs too, it's just so nostalgic. Even though I didn't play through Super Mario World until like 2 months ago, so the nostalgia's only 2 months old, but don't tell anyone, okay? Anyways, on to the level here. World 3-1. Let's see what this guy has for us in World 3. And it is actually a foresty stage. So I would imagine probably the guy would have made the second world a desert, but I don't think there's a desert theme, so that's why he made it underground. But all the other ones that he's made so far seem to be like all in the same style as the overworld, which is awesome. Hey, two chicks! These are like the types of levels that I would make if I was actually good at level making. If you play through my super world to get the shirt for it in game, you'll see what I mean. I've only made 2 levels and they're kind of jank, but you know, we're trying out here. All right, World 3-2. I think there's only one more level after this. Do we get the power up here? Give me that power up, son. Boop. Nice. Nice. Normally not a big watered stage fan, but yeah, this one does a pretty good job of it here. And it looks like all these guys' stages are in SMBU, new soup. So we won't see any of the other new power-ups, even if these stages themselves are new in this world. We'll see if maybe we can find another world or two after this that it has some of the new stuff. Whoa. Oh. I'm definitely trying to figure out where to go right now. Is it in here? No. Oh god, I'm lost. Bust out the map quest. Where do I go, dude? Oh, okay, there's a pipe up there. I was ready to print out the directions via map quest. Here we go. On to the final stage. Oh, but before we do that, time for a little bonus room action. I hope one of these is the baseball game, because I would definitely love to see that. Oh, another mash? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to not say anything this time, and we'll see if we can do it better. Boom! 5 1-ups, easy gains. Alright, and what is this one? Oh my god, this guy likes his mashing games, let me tell you. Ah, we only got 1 out of that? Ah, get out of here, man. I think it's actually random. I don't think you have to mash. I think people just mash for the flex. I don't know if anyone knows for sure, though, to be honest. But we did some testing on stream yesterday, and we decided that that was not the case. It was just random, so, you know, take it or leave it. Oh god, it's a speedrun level. I did not expect this to be a speedrun level. This is definitely a difficulty spike. A good one for the finale here. But, a bit tricky. Oh, wow. It was a 10-second speedrun. It all happened so fast, man. We got it done in 1 try, but, like, look, we had 0 seconds on the clock. And, wow. Well, there you have it. Alright, so now, let's see what happens here. What? That's so cool, man. Look at Peach just kind of hanging out on the Yoshi there. But we got the world clear. And that was a lot of fun, actually. I had a lot of fun with that. Ooh, it even did the noise, man. It did the noise, dude. Woo, whoop. I've been wanting it to do that forever, man. Oh, here we go. Looks like an auto stage, so we can just sit back and relax on this one. Let's see what this guy has for us here. Love me a good auto level. You know what? This is a good level for Chair to play, so I think I'm gonna walk away. We'll let Chair play this one. You can do this, bud. Chair, you got this, man. You got this. You've been working forever. I got you on the shoulder massage. Don't stress. You're doing fantastic. You got this, Chair. Let's see it. Doing good? Oh my god, he's killing it! Is he doing a boom-boom fight? My boy! You're an absolute unit of a gamer! Holy buckets, man! Into the box. Chair, you got this, man. You got this. We're right at the end, okay? You can see the goal in sight. You just gotta hold it together, bud. Can you do this? Let's go, Chair. Chair with the W. Love to see it. Fantastic stuff. My man. Not bad. Alright, guys. Well, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little look into what Super Worlds has to offer. Tomorrow, we will be uploading a versus session with the fresh 3.0 versus. I played a little bit of that last night, and we didn't get any new levels, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna play some versus tonight, see if maybe we can't get a good versus session. And so we'll have that up on the channel for you guys tomorrow. And then Friday, we might even do a further exploration into the new levels this update brings to the table. Who knows? As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, blah, 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 thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But we are actually getting very close to 30K. So if you have not already subscribed, it would mean a lot to me if you would do so, because I would love to hit that 30K milestone. It would be a huge deal to me, and it would mean a lot. So have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, wash your hands. I will see you next time. Peace.